Hey, Father Time, I'm excited. I am going to test out Beyond ATC. Yesterday, I did this exact same flight from New York to Boston in the TFDI MD-11 from this exact gate, and I used Say Intentions, which I love the AI on Say Intentions. It's been a while since I used Beyond ATC. It was my original mod for air traffic control that I used, and I really loved it. Found Say Intentions, played with that a lot. Of course, I use FSI panel for other reasons, which I love. And I kind of left Beyond ATC by the wayside, and I'm coming back to pick it up because I loved it when I had it. I want to see how much how it does with the same type of flight plan. The TFDi MD-11, I am a quality assurance pilot on it, although I've been kind of absent with family emergency. I'm just coming back into it now. I even went over to Microsoft 2024, Flight Simulator 2024, and TFDi MD-11 will eventually be over there, but right now it's on 2020. And for that reason, I kind of strayed away from my boys over there. But we're going to go inside, and we've got the APU running. We get the APU air on, and we're going to get this thing fired up and see how it goes. And what I also have to do is, I've also got, by the way, FSTL running, because I had that running with Say Intentions yesterday. Not particularly fair, because Beyond ATC has its own air traffic. There it is. Pay no attention. About the time. Here are my options, how I have it set. Streamer mode hides the my name. This voice sample, male voice. Yeah, US male's great.
Auto respond character US male. Climb and maintain 15,000.
I use
United
premium.
259.
I have a lot of characters left. You can also set up certain people if you want. Fly-by-wires. Let's see, fly-by simulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Flyby Simulations, and I'm a guest voice in Beyond ATC.
Yeah, very nice. But we'll just use the US male and controller. See if we get a Boston accent out of him. And the other aircraft that's Lufthansa, you'll hear a German accent on that. Airport intensity, get everything on 5. Traffic is on, battle matching, FS, LTL, trigger binding, push to talk is set, and use, everything's good. I think we're ready to go. Ready to go. Fly. Connecting to the sim, allow, and it's loading.
Beyond ATC connected.
I just want to show you this because I went through the Say Intentions and had that always available and explaining what I was doing on that, so I'll do it here as well. We'll come back to that and just initialize the traffic. Yeah, but what great programs, really great programs. Okay, we'll get the nav on. Let me go over to the EFB and we'll get the flight plan fired up. Report flight plan, KGFK. Send the FMC, send the payload. Oop, didn't work, so just touch port perf and come back to dispatch, then set payload. That should work. Perf will do that. We are on, here's our flight plan. A little different than yesterday. We are on 13 right, going to 27. Yesterday we were on 31, going to 27. They have a Yankee, no specific departure set. And let me see here, 31,000 feet. And here we go. Get the weather, set this to 13 right, float out of there once or twice, and there's a takeoff weight, specific left 15. Again, I'm just trying to duplicate what I did yesterday. And here we go, let's calculate, and we're good. Let's go to the box. RUs are initializing flight plan and net, and one thing I did want to check database cycle. This is a glitch right now. It's a problem with Datagraph. I have updated the database to, today's the 18th. I updated it yesterday, but it's not working on TFDI. It's a Navigraph problem. Speaking of Navigraph, here we go. We've got JFK to Boston with an alternate of JFK. We are going to be parked over here. We are at the same gate as yesterday. Right there, FedEx facility. And I'm going to 13 right, so it's probably, I don't know how they're going to get us out there, guys. It might be Charlie 3, uniform, Bravo, all the way around. Papa Fox, something like that. We'll see what they do with us. Yesterday we were 31 left and we had a equally as long departure. So flight plan and net, we got that all set. Flight number FedEx, just like yesterday. This will be a timestamp production, so you can go ahead. I can go ahead and put this in the correct spot, right? You can go ahead and move between the different sections. This will be under Origination Preflight and 31,000 feet, I do believe. 31,000. We'll use standard temperature. Not that important on this short flight. And we got a cost index of 150. 150. Don't put the alternate in. I'll show you why. Just like yesterday, tax fee was 2, and reserve plus alternate is your taxi fuel 2. Here's reserve is 6.9, alternate 13.7. So that's a total of 20.5. 20.5. That's a lot. 20.5. Reserve plus alternate. So put that in the alternate fuel. There's our fuel. And we'll go to our 0 fuel weight, 432.7, 432.7. So I'm thinking this is a fly-off, guys. Same flight, beyond ATC versus Say Intentions. Both great programs. I would recommend either one of them, honestly. JFK, SID, and JFK 5, 13 right. No transition. Insert. Then it's Vectors Yankee, Merit, and from Merit they have us doing the Roebuck arrival to 27, which is exactly what we did yesterday. Over AB, Roebuck, Merit, and you have it. That's exactly what we filed. Yankee, Merit, Ruiz. We'll go through that all later. Takeoff. We got a flex temp of 59, 36, 52, 66. All right, packs on. 15. Slope 0, wind 0. Temperature 13 Celsius, 13 C. That's a European climb for the Excel. We're going to put in 15, 13. So far, it's exactly like yesterday, except different departure runways, but that shouldn't be a problem. 36, 52, 66 is fine. Make sure they're all big. And they're all pink. Looks good. I'm going to turn the lights up. I just spin these up. I do have the silica hyper scroll there. And turn these guys all the way up. Turn on the seatbelt sign. I have to get everything ready. They're going to be ready to go here in a second. Only other ones I turn way up here, guys. Make myself very small and put these guys all the way up. The 6 CRTs. Get them as bright as you can. Don't worry about burning out the CRTs. It's on me. So here we go. Engine ignition. Let's go to the overhead. Knock that out. We already did the RUs aligned. There's a test. Puppies in the back. Let's put that on. Everything's good there. Hydraulic pressure test. Start that. External power is off. APU air is on. Let's go over here and get rid of GPU disconnect. Put on the parking brakes. Back to the TFB. Get rid of the wheel chocks. All the doors are closed. Curve charts, Navigraph, KJFK. Find that one. There it is, taxi 20.9. And that all looks good. If they do an intersection takeoff, guys, we're going to be able to, we'll just put in, we're on 13. I don't know how that went out. I did something wrong there. Calculate. And intersection takeoff, we can go down to, we'll say 10,000 feet, and the numbers should be about the same. That way we're ready to go. If they give us, we'll know that we're able. 36, 52, 66, 59, all the same. 36, 56, 59. Let's put on the FMC. Let's finish this. Overhead. We'll go back over everything in just a second. Test. All good. I'm just making sure I do everything like I did yesterday. Did all that. All that. I did have one funky thing happen yesterday. I'll be curious. I went into the descent mode.
Overspeed.
Lights check. Did all that yesterday.
Over.
All right. The altimeter is set. We'll see what they give us. This departure is 5,000. I don't have any Stream Deck or Logitech, anything hooked up. It's going to all be raw FMC stuff. We'll put in runway heading here. I don't know what they'll give us. Typically off 13, I think it was usually 155 heading or 170 heading. We'll see what they give us. Now beyond ATC, sometimes they'll figure out a SID for you, but in say intentions, you got to have it in your SimBrief flight plan box for them to give you a SID. Let me put on 134. Sorry you had to watch that. We're in auto, heading, speed, vertical speed, indicated airspeed, all looks good. I'll just arm these now. Back to the overhead. Get all that on. I forgot to do the emergency lights armed. Go to the status page. Doing as fast as I can for you guys. We're not going to do anything with the CPDLC or anything. Oh, sorry about that. Engine ignition. The flight recorder goes off after engine start. It usually, we'll see how that works out here. Let's see here. And go back to engine. We'll need that. All right. And yesterday I did do a takeoff configuration check, so we'll do it again.
Full lap. Flat. Brake. Full lap.
2 and 3 together.
Full lap. Flat. Brake. Full lap.
Hey guys, yesterday my volume was low, so I went into one of my guys, Jonah, on Discord, is also a member of the Quality Assurance, had me turn down the environment, the other aircraft volume down outside. So it's a little better out there than it was on the other flight, with the other aircraft taking off and landing. Thank you, Gina. On that note, guys, please always feel free to jump in and help me with it wherever you can. I appreciate everything you can do for me, honestly. Let me see if I can remember how to do this stuff. Connected to Sim, heavy. Trying to remember how to do this. There's our parking. I love that they have that taxi stuff going. ATIS, let's get that.
Visibility 10. Scatter at 13,000. Ceiling 23,000 overcast. Temperature 12. Dew point 04. Altimeter 3017. VFR conditions. Landing runway 22 left. Departing runway 22 right. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Romeo.
All right.
Kennedy Airport
Auto
information,
radio.
Romeo. 2016 Zulu. Wind 195 at 19er. Gusts 30. Visibility 10. Scatter at 13,007.
Right,
VFR.
Delta 1419, ready for IFR clearance to Fort Lauderdale Hollywood Airport.
All right, that's ridiculously loud.
161, Delta
Beyond ATC
1419.
down there. Let me see if I can figure out where
Delta
to turn on.
1419, read back correct. Contact ground 121.9 when ready for pushback or engine start. Ground 121.9 when ready for pushback or engine start. Delta 1419, have a good one. 679 Heavy, Kennedy clearance, cleared to San Francisco Airport. Des Z5 departure with the tow and transition, then is filed, maintain 4,000 feet. departure frequency 135.9er, squawk 1310.
Cleared to San Francisco Airport, Des 5 departure with the tow and transition, then is filed.
How's that?
Maintain 4,000 feet, departure frequency 135.9er, squawk 1310, Delta 679 Heavy.
And FedEx.
Delta 679 Heavy, read back correct. Contact ground 121.9er when ready for push or start.
Will contact ground 121.9er when ready for pushback or engine start. Delta 679 Heavy, thanks.
Fed,
Brickyard 42.
FedEx 123 Heavy ready to pick up IFR clearance to Logan.
FedEx 123 Heavy, Kennedy clearance cleared to Logan. Radar vector Yankee then is filed. Maintain 4,000 feet. Expect flight level 310, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 135.9er, squawk 0745.
Cleared to Logan. Radar vectors Inky, then as filed. Maintain 4,000 feet. Expect flight level 310, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 135.9er. Squawk 0745, FedEx 123 Heavy.
FedEx 123 Heavy, read back correct. Contact ground 121.9er when ready for pushback or engine start.
Ground 121.9er when ready. FedEx 123 Heavy.
Brickyard 4286, request taxi.
All right, guys. Going to
Brickyard
22.
4286, runway 22 right taxi via Sierra Tango Alpha Delta Bravo Bravo Foxtrot.
Runway 22 right taxi via Sierra. Tango, Alpha, Delta Bravo, Bravo, Foxtrot, Brickyard 4286.
Guys, 22 is our runway now. So let me do this. 22 right. 2 right. 22 right, no transition. Insert it.
Delta 1419, continue taxi.
4,000.
Delta 1419. Delta 1419, hold position for traffic. Hold position, Delta 1419.
Yeah, it's been a while since I used this, guys. 224 when we're heading. And
Delta
0745 TARA.
Continue taxi, Delta 1419.
APU set. We're going to put the beacon on. We're going to put on the aux pump. And ignition. And let's get some pushback.
FedEx 123 Heavy request pushback and engine start.
FedEx 123 Heavy, Kennedy ground, pushback approved, face southwest.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face southwest. FedEx 123 Heavy.
All right, guys. Totally different animal, huh?
Release parking brakes, please.
Just gotta go nose to the right, guys.
Push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Trying to get the volumes right, guys. Work this out. So pretty cool. One in here. I pointed out yesterday one of the neat things about TFDI. There it is. See the pressure drop needs to be above 25 pressure drop when that start valve opens. Once you do that, you can go to engine. It's above 15. Get started. I'll let the other guy look at it. Thinking about the taxi out.
Delta 679 Heavy, contact Kennedy Tower 123.9.
You're right, a little shorter
Take
taxi.
care.
That's nice.
Over to
Probably
Tower
Charlie
123.9,
3, Charlie.
Delta 679 Heavy.
Something like that. Usually it's that go up like that. Teach you right full length. They could send us off the intersection. We've got data for that. All right, start the number 1.
Delta
We got
1419, contact Kennedy Tower
2,
123.9er.
4, 6, 8 the oil means the oil gulf took place.
123.9er
And 1200.
1419.
Good. For about 15%. Yeah, just getting used to working here, guys. %. Start valve will close. You see the lightning bolt go away. Start valve is out. Start number 2. And again, look for 2, 4, 6, 8 the oil. See the oil gulf from 21 down to 15. 2, 4, 6, 8 the oil at about 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 12. And that's all under my checklist.
Delta 1749, heavy gate Alpha Tree 8, taxi via Zulu Bravo. Hold short runway 22 right.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Hold short runway 22 right, Delta 1749 heavy.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Data should be the same on the other runway, guys. All right, here we go, about 15.
Yard 4286, contact Kennedy Tower 123.9er.
Over to Tower 123.9er.
Get some oil pressure rise.
4286.
Unlocking
Ignition
gear.
within 15 seconds, 25 seconds.
Pushback and engine start. JetBlue 419, Kennedy ground, pushback approved, face southwest.
45%, start valves closed. Thank you, Jonah, for the advice on the outside noises. 15, let's go
Tow
outside.
truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Okay. Looks like they're going out there for the salute. Let's go config page. Check the rudders.
Delta
Ailerons.
7 heavy, gate Alpha Tree 1 taxi via Zulu Juliet. Hold
Elevators.
short runway 22 right.
Ailerons and spoilers.
Gate Alpha Tree 1 via
It's good.
Zulu Juliet. Hold short runway
Looks like they're out there.
217 heavy.
A left. Okay, back to the overhead status page.
Delta 1749 heavy.
Just got that
runway
flight
22
recorder.
right,
That should go
Bravo.
away here
Continue
shortly.
taxi via Bravo, Kilo Echo,
Flaps
Kilo
15,
Foxtrot.
15. We got the clip controls checked.
Cross runway 22
And guys,
right at Bravo.
I said it all yesterday, but I've got all the checklists over my
Delta 1749
Discord
heavy.
page. Pre-flight, normal, FMS, emergency. These are all mine. It's interactive. All these are interactive.
Ready to taxi to the active.
My proudest one is a systems tool. Some of them are like
JetBlue 419 runway 22 right taxi via Golf Alpha Foxtrot.
UPS pilots, engine failure,
Runway 22 right taxi
Able
via
content.
Golf Alpha Foxtrot, JetBlue 419.
intercepting a radial outbound,
Brickyard 4520 at gate Bravo 44.
engine failure notes, Cat 3, how to fly a Cat 3.
Brickyard 4520 Kennedy ground, pushback approved, face northwest.
Litanies,
Pushback and engine start approved,
most important
face
thing,
northwest,
right there.
Brickyard 4520.
Anyway, and lastly, some holding notes.
JetBlue 1079, gate Delta 2, request
Anyway.
pushback.
All for your use for free. Joining our Discord, go to the MD-11 section. Great group of guys.
Pushback and engine start approved, face southeast.
Seatbelt
JetBlue
sign status page.
1079.
And I think we're ready to go. After start, that's everything I was talking about during the start. Flight control stab trim, I didn't set that.
Delta 217 Heavy, cross runway
4.6.
22 right at Juliet. Continue taxi via Juliet. Bravo, Hotel Bravo.
Cross runway 22 right at Juliet. Continue taxi via Juliet. Bravo, Hotel Bravo.
4.6.
Heavy.
Okay, clearance.
JetBlue 1769 at gate Delta 28, request pushback and engine start.
Make sure we got green box. Yep, green box.
Hold short runway 22 right.
Gate Delta 9er via Zulu Golf. Hold short runway 22 right. JetBlue 164.
JetBlue 419, contact Kennedy Tower 12, 3.9er.
Contact Tower 12, 3.9er, JetBlue 419.
JetBlue 1769, Kennedy
Having trouble getting through, huh?
Face southeast.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face southeast, JetBlue 1769.
FedEx 123 Heavy, taxi for departure.
FedEx 123 Heavy, runway 22 right, taxi via Charlie 2, Charlie, Charlie, Tree, Uniform, Victor Alpha, Delta Bravo, Bravo, Foxtrot.
Runway 22 right, taxi via Charlie. 2 Charlie, Charlie 3, Uniform 3, Uniform, Victor, Alpha, Delta, Bravo, Bravo, Foxtrot. FedEx 123 Heavy.
Brickyard 4520, request taxi to the active.
Brickyard 4520, runway 22 right, taxi via Sierra Tango Alpha Delta Bravo Bravo Foxtrot.
All right, we'll taxi to runway 22 right via Sierra Tango
Well,
Alpha
that ought to be
Delta
interesting,
Bravo,
guys.
Bravo, Foxtrot, Brickyard 4520.
What I do usually is I take this,
JetBlue 1079, taxi for departure.
and put it off to the side.
JetBlue 1079, runway 22 right, taxi via Golf Alpha Foxtrot.
Where you go?
Runway 22 right, taxi via Golf Alpha.
We'll go
Foxtrot.
Charlie 2.
JetBlue 1079.
Delta 457, gate Alpha 29er Bravo, request pushback.
Delta 457, Kennedy
He
ground,
actually wants
pushback
his Charlie
and engine start
3.
approved. Face southeast.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face southeast, Delta 457.
JetBlue 1769, request taxi.
JetBlue 1769, runway 22 right, taxi via Delta Alpha, Delta Alpha, Delta Bravo, Bravo, Foxtrot.
Runway 22 right, taxi via Delta Alpha, Delta Alpha, Delta Bravo, Bravo, Foxtrot, JetBlue 1769.
Yeah, I love this. I love this taxi thing
Continue taxi via
that
Golf.
they have. It's highly accurate too.
Cross runway 22 right at Golf.
All right, they have going out Charlie 3.
JetBlue 164.
That's not the first one. It's the one right around our gate
Delta
box,
1685
right
at gate Alpha 11.
there.
Request pushback and engine start.
JetBlue 1079, contact Kennedy Tower 123.9er.
It's Charlie 2 there.
123.9er, JetBlue 1079.
Would have been faster to go to the right.
Delta 1685, Kennedy ground.
AP was shut down.
Approved. Face southeast.
Pushback approved. Face southeast, Delta 1685.
Delta 185, heavy gate Alpha Tree 4, taxi via Zulu.
Isn't that cool?
Hold short runway 22 right.
Gate Alpha 34 via Zulu, Bravo. Hold short runway 22 right, Delta 185 heavy.
Delta 457, ready to taxi to the active.
I don't know about this, because these guys are in the way
Delta
over here.
457, runway 22 right, taxi via Hotel Alpha Foxtrot.
Oh well. Messed that one up,
22
didn't I?
right, taxi via Hotel Alpha Foxtrot, Delta 457.
Guess I got excited about nothing.
Endeavor 5149.
We are cleared
Gate
across.
Alpha 48, request pushback.
I hope. That was a bad idea.
Endeavor 5149, Kennedy ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face northwest.
Best taxi tool. Tell the guy if you
Face northwest, Endeavor
if you head up your butt.
JetBlue 1769, contact Kennedy Tower 123.9er.
Contact Tower 123.9er, JetBlue 1769.
Delta
And we're no worse for the wear.
At gate Alpha 14, request pushback. Delta 2563, Kennedy ground, pushback approved, face northeast.
It's like a slight right, then a
Pushback
left.
and engine start approved. Face northeast, Delta 2563. Delta 1685, taxi for departure.
Delta 1685, runway 22 right, taxi via Golf Alpha Foxtrot.
Runway 22 right, taxi via Golf, Alpha Foxtrot, Delta 1685.
Hopefully this guy's not going to turn towards me.
JetBlue 823 at gate Delta 11 Alpha, request pushback and engine start.
Oh well. It's always an adventure.
Brickyard 4520, contact Kennedy Tower 123.9er.
Contact Tower 123.9er, Brickyard.
Yeah, you better run, bitch. Hey,
JetBlue 823, Kennedy ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face west.
Pushback approved, face west, JetBlue 823.
I never would have found this by myself.
Request taxi to the active.
All right, weights, winds, and temperatures are updated. Good headwind.
Delta
Temperatures, look at the latest
457,
ATIS.
Contact Kennedy Tower 123.9er, have a good one.
Contact Tower 123.9er, Delta 457.
190, 19 got some 30, so definitely a headwind.
22 right, taxi via Kilo Foxtrot, Alpha Foxtrot.
Definitely a headwind.
All right, we'll taxi to runway 22 right via Kilo Foxtrot, Alpha Foxtrot, Endeavor 5149.
Yeah, I love the taxi diagram, even though I screwed it up. Stab trim 7 anti-ice, spoilers, brakes, RTO, flaps and slats, handle calls 15, and gauge is set for 15, clear, set for takeoff.
Runway 22 right at Bravo, continue taxi via Bravo, Kilo Echo, Kilo Foxtrot.
Cross runway 22 right at Bravo. Continue taxi via Bravo. Kilo Echo, Kilo Foxtrot. Delta 185 heavy.
Delta 2563, request taxi to the active.
Delta 2563, runway 22 right, taxi via Golf Alpha Foxtrot.
All right, here we go.
Runway 22 right,
Left
taxi
and a
via
right.
Golf Alpha Foxtrot, Delta 2563.
JetBlue 823, request taxi.
Delta 1685, hold position for company traffic. I'll call you back.
I never could have figured this one out.
Delta 1685.
No way.
JetBlue 823, runway 22 right, taxi via Golf Alpha Foxtrot.
Runway 22 right, taxi via Golf Alpha Foxtrot, JetBlue 823.
Delta 1685, continue taxi.
Oh no.
Continue taxi, Delta 1685.
Oh. Stop it.
Brickyard 5841, gate Alpha 9er, taxi via Zulu Golf, hold short runway 22 right.
I'm in MD-11.
Zulu Golf. Hold short runway 22 right. Brickyard 5841.
I'm a very large airplane.
Delta 733 heavy at gate Alpha 39er. Request pushback and engine start.
Love you. Mwah. Mwah.
Endeavor 5149, continue taxi.
I'll buy you dinner.
Continue taxi, Endeavor 5149.
All right.
Delta
Close up here. Enough of that
2563,
nonsense.
Contact Kennedy Tower 123.9er.
Over to Tower 12, 3.9er, Delta 2563.
123 Heavy, contact Kennedy Tower 123.9er.
Over to Tower 123.9er, FedEx 123 Heavy. Have a good one.
Delta 2563, Kennedy Tower, wind 195 at 19er, gust tree 0, fly heading tree 60, runway 22 right, cleared for takeoff.
This is fun.
Fly heading tree 60, runway 22 right, cleared for takeoff, Delta 2563.
FedEx 123 Heavy holding short, runway 22 right.
FedEx 123 Heavy, number 2 for departure, hold short of 22 right.
Affirmative, hold short of 22 right, FedEx 123 Heavy.
Yeah, let's go ahead and cheat, guys. Let's get our
Delta 1685, ready for departure,
strobes on.
22 right.
Delta 1685, number 2 for departure, hold short of 22 right.
Affirm, hold short of 22 right, Delta 1685.
You know, this is just amazing stuff, guys. Just amazing.
1685, runway 22 right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 22 right, Delta 1685.
I think I'm supposed to go before you, JetBlue. Oh, you little devil. You little devil. JetBlue, you bad little boy. JetBlue's cutting. JetBlue's cutting.
1685, Kennedy Tower, wind 195 at 19er, gust tree 0, fly heading tree 60, runway 22 right, cleared for takeoff.
Fly heading 360, runway 22 right, cleared for takeoff, Delta 1685.
Delta 2563, contact Kennedy departure, take care.
Contact Kennedy departure, Delta 2563.
I think it's just...
Runway 23, ready for departure, runway 22 right.
JetBlue 823, runway 22 right, line up and wait.
I'm going to sneak all the way up here.
Runway 22 right, line up and wait. JetBlue 823.
He forget about us? Forget about us. I'm going to make it so he can't forget about us here. Put my big whale up in front of him. Oh, look at Delta, you little devil. Get out of here. Right, guys? What the heck? What the heck?
Delta 1685, contact Kennedy departure.
They forget about us?
Contact Kennedy departure, Delta 1685. Have a good one.
That was interesting up there, wasn't it? JetBlue disappeared.
JetBlue 823, Kennedy Tower.
Oh, there he is.
195 at 19er, gust tree 0, fly heading tree 60, runway 22 right, cleared for takeoff.
Fly heading tree 60, runway 22 right, cleared for takeoff.
All right,
JetBlue
profile.
823.
Auto flight.
FedEx 123 Heavy, runway 22 right, line up and wait.
Runway 22 right, line up and wait, FedEx 123
All
Heavy.
right, line up and wait. Final. Clear, I guess. Pretty cool. Yeah, Beyond ATC is pretty cool. It's different. It's got a different thing. I like the traffic sequencing. I know Say Intentions is trying to do that.
JetBlue 823, contact Kennedy departure.
Contact Kennedy departure, JetBlue 823.
They've got it. It's kind of in a alpha stage.
Endeavor 5149, ready for departure, runway 22 right.
All right.
Endeavor 5149, number 2 for departure. Hold short of 22 right.
Affirmative, hold short of 22 right, Endeavor 5149.
FedEx 123 Heavy, Kennedy Tower, wind 195 at 19er, gust tree 0, fly heading 220, runway 22 right, cleared for takeoff.
Fly heading 220, runway 22 right, cleared for takeoff, FedEx 123 Heavy.
Here we go, guys. 80 knots.
Endeavor 5149, runway 22 right, line up and wait.
100 knots, takeoff climb.
Line up and wait, runway 22 right, Endeavor 5149.
V1. Rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Runway heading select. Wow, look at that. That's too scary. Sometimes it's best not to even look out there. 220 in the heading.
733 Heavy, ready to go. Runway 22 right.
It's 1,500 feet, lower the nose.
Delta 733 Heavy, number 2 for departure. Hold short
Flaps
of
up.
22 right.
Delta 733 Heavy.
All right.
123 Heavy, contact Kennedy departure.
Contact Kennedy departure, FedEx 123 Heavy.
Slots to track.
Kennedy departure, FedEx 123 Heavy, 2,500.
FedEx 123 Heavy, Kennedy departure. Good afternoon. Radar contact, climb and maintain 15,000 feet. Altimeter tree 017.
Climb and maintain 15,000 feet, altimeter 3017. FedEx 123 Heavy.
All right, let's get 1,005.
FedEx 123 Heavy, clear direct merit. Resume on navigation.
Roger, heading direct merit, then resume on navigation, FedEx 123 Heavy, thanks.
All right, getting a little fast, huh? Pilot's on. Direct merit. Execute it. Nav it. Outside. Spoiler disarm.
Kennedy departure, Endeavor 5149, 500.
Endeavor 5149, Kennedy departure. Good afternoon. Radar contact cleared. Direct Ease. Resume the DESD 5. Climb and maintain 10,000 feet.
Cleared direct D's, resume the DESD 5.
Brakes are disarmed.
Climb and maintain 10,000 feet, Endeavor.
Man, that's loud, huh? It's deafening. Now, I did go what you told me to do, Jenna. I came in here, I went to sound, and I put the aircraft engine, other aircraft down to 1. What environment down here? Warnings, cockpit, I don't know. User input, all right, try that.
Kennedy departure. Delta 733 Heavy. Good afternoon. 500 feet.
Delta 733 Heavy, Kennedy departure. Radar contact cleared. Direct Ease. Resume the DESD 5. Climb and maintain 17,000.
All right, out of 10, they're accelerating.
Clear direct D's. Resume the DESD 5. Climb and maintain 17,000. Delta 733 Heavy.
Just curious to see how this works out. Still a lot of fun, guys. All right, clean it up. Yeah, the MD-11s I mentioned yesterday in every video. We'll try to correct back to your original turn point, so you got to clean it up when you roll out. Sometimes we used to do it in heading select, and then once we rolled out, clean it up, do the direct, so that you didn't get that big correction back.
Endeavor 5149.
I sure hope this my volume of my voice is coming through clearly. Relative to the noise, because that's a loud.
Contact Boston Center 132.3. Take care.
Kind of a loud cockpit sound.
Contact Boston Center 132.3, Delta 1685.
FedEx 123 Heavy, contact New York Center 121.125. Have a good one.
Contact New York Center 121.125, FedEx 123 Heavy. New York Center, FedEx 123 Heavy, through 13,500 feet for 15,000 feet direct merit.
FedEx 123 Heavy, New York Center, climb and maintain flight level 310.
Climb and maintain flight level 310, FedEx 123 Heavy.
31, that's our final. 31's in the window.
48, contact New York Center 133.15.
Climb 31.
133.15, Blue Street 50.
Yeah. Yesterday, somehow I got into onto the descent page here. Don't know how I did that. Huh.
JetBlue 1769, contact New York Center 133.15.
Center on 133.15. JetBlue 1769.
We'll start checking the merit arrival, the Roebuck arrival to runway 27 in just a minute. Here we go.
457, contact New York Center 133.15.
Center on 133.15, Delta 457, take care.
There we go. All right, runway 27. We're at 18. I'll set the altimeters and I'll turn off the lights here. 2992. Lights coming out. We use 18,000 in America, generally. Put this out where I can see merit. Beautiful. And go to the box. Check the approaches. And yesterday got all messed up here. Not so much today. Let me see here. Here we go. All right, Ruiz at 21, Alwyn 17, Banky 16, Roebuck 260 and 12. Alwyn, Banky, Roebuck 260 and 12. These are out aboves. Providence.
FedEx 123 Heavy, contact Boston Center
11.
133.3.
Jody Cran.
Center on 133.
Let him answer that.
FedEx 123 Heavy, have a good afternoon.
Cradle. Between 8 and 10.
Center, FedEx 123 Heavy.
Club 250 and 8.
213 for flight level 310 direct merit.
Aduku at 210 and 5. Club at 8
FedEx
2.
123 Heavy, Boston Center.
Looks good. Gonna press approach changes, runway change, any of that stuff. All ready for this?
Endeavor 5149, climbing 14,100.
Pretty cool.
17,500 direct Ds.
It's
123 Heavy.
ridiculously loud. We just did a frequency change here.
Boston Center, FedEx 123 Heavy, out of flight level 247 for flight level 310.
FedEx 123 Heavy, Boston Center.
As I mentioned, you already got the ATIS checked. Well, we got to do it for.
FedEx 123 Heavy, Boston Center. Expect Roebuck tree. Runway 15 right.
Expect Roebuck tree, runway 15 right, FedEx 123 Heavy.
Okay, you heard it here first. 15 right. 270 at 17, so that works. ILS 22 left, 15 right. All right, let's go to the box. I think what we got to do, though, I think that's a whole different arrival. Yeah, it's right here, Roebuck 3. We got to put in a different arrival. Gonna go here, Merritt, Star, Roebuck 3, 15 right, Adam, insert, Merritt, Ruiz. Okay, let's take a look at that one. A little bit different, right? Yeah, it's loud cockpit noise, so. Should be turning on. It's turning on to the arrival right now, so that was just in the nick of time. Five right. Merritt Ruiz, we're going up over Boxers, Shares, Red Hook, Tank Man. Right there.
Altitude.
Want to go? Little different, huh? We're way down here.
FedEx 123 Heavy, descend via Roebuck tree arrival. Logan Airport landing runway 15 right.
6,000.
Tree 008.
Descend via Roebuck tree arrival. Logan Airport landing runway 15 right. Altimeter 3008. FedEx 123 Heavy.
All right, 6,000 set via Roebuck 3. And there's the top of descent right there, guys. We'll see if it catches up here. Should have probably let it go to a 31 first. That's okay. When it gets here, it'll intercept it. Check the box here. There it comes. Send via. Says profile 6. Here comes our descent. Here we go, throttle's coming back, and you got yourself a Roebuck 3 arrival. Let's double check that now, since we had a change of arrival. Ruiz 21, Allwyn 17, Vanke 16, and then 260 and 12 at Roebuck, Providence above 11. And then Jody, Jana at 250 and 11, Boxers at 250 and 8, Shares at 220 and 6, and Reduk at 210 and 6, Tickman at 210 and 6. Looking good. Nav Rad.
FedEx 123 Heavy, contact Boston Center 124.85, take care.
Contact Boston Center 124.85, FedEx 123 Heavy. Boston Center, FedEx 123 Heavy, descending via Roebuck Tree, flight level 276.
FedEx 123 Heavy, Boston Center, copy.
Okay, you get 15 right ILS Swig. There it is. Swig, Adams, and Swig at 4. Wober at 3. Maldi is at FAF at 17. Going down to 267 and 250.
JetBlue 1118, contact Boston, approach
I'll just set 250 in the radio altimeter.
Contact Boston approach, JetBlue
Looking good.
1118.
After landing, FedEx hangar, just I know from yesterday, 10-9, right here, we're landing on 15 right here, and this is the FedEx hangar right over here. So we're going to come in here, probably clear it Mike, Kilo, on in to FedEx hangar. And we have the ATIS. Looking good. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Little redundancy. I have the, remember I put on the FSTL traffic injector. That's on, but really no need to do that when I think about it, because they have the traffic injector FSTL model matching traffic and the densities. Well, everything's on here, so it was kind of redundant for me to do that. We'll leave it at 5. I do it at premium characters. You guys probably know about this. You can buy premium characters. I bought a lot way back when. I haven't been using it, and it will do the voices of the other aircraft, like Lufthansa, or if you're flying into Frankfurt, it'll do German controllers, all that kind of stuff. A little bit bothered. A radio check. I'm not sure my push button is working. In Boston. Nope, it's not working. I tried to set it up. I did something wrong. Maybe you guys can help me.
Boston Center, FedEx 123 Heavy. Go ahead.
Oh, there you go. Radio check for Boston, for FedEx 123 Heavy. Radio check.
FedEx 123 Heavy, 5x5.
Okay. So their voice recognition is getting a little better.
Adjust vertical speed.
All right, so we got traffic here, guys. There he is. I think same thing happened yesterday, man. We were passing those planes like they were standing still, baby. We're big, but we're not that fast. I probably should be paying attention to this pilot stuff. Yep, we're right on the profile. TFDI does a great job with the profile.
Vertical speed.
Oh, more traffic. Wants me to put the speed brakes out. We'll do that. To get down to 260 by, I do believe it's Roebuck. Well, yeah, Roebuck 260 above 12. Gonna make it. We're gonna make it, baby. There we go. Nice. Yeah, TFDI's had this vertical navigation stuff down for a long time. And it says we can put our speed brake back up now. What altimeter are we anticipating? Quebec. So we're on 1.5, so we got a right cross around 12, 13 knots, 3007. I don't see 1.5 on here. What is the landing data on 1.5? Let me check that out. K-Boss? K-Boss? That's 1.5 right dry, 3007, flaps 50, landing weight, I don't know, flaps 50, call it 457. Auto brakes will go medium, versus all, calculate. List is available, 8,800 feet, landing distance. That's good. Beautiful. No problems. Yeah, it's going to need a little drag to hold at 260, so I'll help it out a little. I think I'll go medium on the brakes now while I can. And altimeters we should have set 3007. 3017, come on. Might be the Providence altimeter. 3007, 3007. Yeah, this is cool. I'll have to use this more too. Can do the radio calls yourself or have them do it. I don't know what I haven't priced them out lately. Need a little bit more drag. A little too steep. That's interesting, huh, guys? Watch this. I'm moving the throttle. I wonder if that number one throttle is also touch. Let me see. I should check the binding on that. It might be also bound to the speed brakes. All right, when do we slow down again? 250 at Jana. Looks like it's not having any trouble this time. All right, let's put the lights on. So much fun, guys. I'm so happy to be back. My mom's doing better. The family crisis is under control for the moment. You know, my opinion on these Saint Engines and Beyond ATC, first of all, they're light years ahead of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and 2024. They are fantastic.
Endeavour 5374, Boston Center, radar contact.
Which one's better? Well, definitely if you wanted to do something like, right now I wanted to, I didn't like the clearance they gave us. I could request an approach change, altitude change, direct to fix. I don't know if artificially I can do that with a, you have to, before I left, you had to be very specific. Like FedEx 123 requests altitude
Frontier
change.
Flight 2448, contact Long Island
Use their
approach
terminology.
2905.
Where
Have a
say
good
intentions, you can be a little looser.
flight. Contact Long Island approach, Frontier Flight 2448.
Looser gooser. Like if I want to do a medical emergency, could I do that here? Declare an emergency? I know they were getting to that point. You could definitely do it with say intention. Submit icing, PIREP, direct to, radio check. I don't think they could do that where you can really pretty much say anything you want on say intention. I like the traffic sequencing here. I love the ATC portion of it with the way it blends in FSTL. I know say intentions is well along to doing that. I love FSI panel for the canned profiles that sends you around, does holding, surprises you, medical emergencies, diverts, things like that.
Endeavor 5374 Boston Center, expect Navi 5, runway 22.
Bottom line is, they're both great. They are both great.
FedEx 123 Heavy, contact Boston approach 120.6.
Contact Boston approach, FedEx 123 Heavy.
Let's see if he gives the correct ATIS.
Boston approach, FedEx 123 Heavy, 10,300 feet with information whiskey.
Yeah.
FedEx 123 Heavy, Boston approach. Good afternoon. Altimeter tree 007. Expect the visual approach runway 15 right.
Altimeter 3007, expect the visual approach runway 15 right. FedEx 123 Heavy.
All right, visual 15 right. I wonder if the ILS is off the air. That would be cool if they did that because of that.
Boston approach, Delta 726. Good afternoon, 2,600 feet with the numbers.
Delta 726, Boston approach. Good afternoon, altimeter tree 007. Expect the visual approach runway 15 right.
I don't see that.
Altimeter tree 007, expect the visual approach.
Oh, I should be careful. Right. Is there a visual 15 right? That would be bad. Huh. We'll just slide the ILS. And 25 miles to auto-tune the frequency, 110.7, 149. We had to check that. 110.7, 149. Misapproaches the box. Time to 3,000 on the Boston 154 to Celts intersection and hold. There it is, Celts, 3,000. Looks good. So we're set to go. Looks like it takes us up onto a downwind across the field at 6,000 to a left base for final. Take a look here. Brings you up like that. Yeah, right up here to a left base. And don't forget, after landing.
Approach, Brickyard 4286. Good afternoon. 8,700 feet. We have whiskey.
Brickyard
So that's
4286, Boston approach. Good afternoon. Altimeter tree 007. Expect the visual approach runway 15 right.
Altimeter 3007. Expect the visual approach runway 15 right. Brickyard 4286.
There's Logan right there. City of Boston. Very cool. All right, 7 going down to 6. Next one, I think we're going to be at, we have a slow to 210 yet, 210 at Red Hook. Gotta be careful, they get clearance for visual.
Turn left, heading 110, vectors for the approach.
When we're up there sitting at 6,000, it's going to be get down, get configured. Get down, get configured. I'll be curious to see how the volume of my mic is here. On this production. How are we doing on the checklist anyway?
Brickyard 5596, descend and maintain 5,500 feet.
It's good.
Altimeter tree 007.
Descend and maintain 5,500 feet. Altimeter tree 007. Brickyard 5596.
Yeah, see what a nice job it does in the profile? Yesterday something went wrong.
5596, turn right, heading 135, intercept the 15 right localizer.
Turn right, heading 135, intercept the 15 right localizer. Brickyard 5596.
Big high downwind. So
1118.
So
turn
cool.
Left, heading 195, intercept the 15 right localizer. Vectors for the approach.
Turn left, heading 195, intercept the 15 right localizer, JetBlue 1118.
JetBlue 1118, descend, maintain 4,900 feet. Altimeter tree 007.
This is where we have to be at 210 here.
Descend,
There's
maintain
6.
4,900 feet. Altimeter tree 007, JetBlue 1118.
Turn on to downwind. So cool. I love this airplane. In real life, I loved it. I was saying yesterday, my favorite airplane of all time is 777, followed by this one and the Jet 5. 76 was great. A300 was fine, but these are my favorite airplanes. This did a lot more.
Is at your 12 o'clock, 15 miles. Report the field in sight.
Let's go flaps 15.
Field in sight, Brickyard 5596.
Brickyard 5596, clear visual approach, runway 15 right.
Sounds like we're depressurized.
Approach 15 right, Brickyard 5596.
That's a noise that you get when the aircraft's fully depressurized. I wonder if that's the case. Let's check that out. I didn't know we had that. Cabin altitude's at 1,000. Nah, so it's definitely not fully depressurized. Looks like quite a line of traffic here. I wonder what Adams altitude is supposed to be.
Brickyard 5596, contact Boston, Tower 1 tree, 2.225,
4,000.
take care.
Contact Tower 1 tree 2.225, Brickyard 5596.
Boston approach Japan, Air 8 Heavy, 2,800 feet. We have whiskey on board.
Boston approach, altimeter tree 007. Expect the visual approach runway 15 right.
Altimeter tree 007, expect the visual approach runway 15 right, Japan Air 8 Heavy.
Japan Air 8 Heavy, turn left.
Want to change our co-pilot, guys?
Intercept the 15 right localizer. Descend and maintain 6,100 feet. Altimeter tree 007.
Put on
Vectors for the
Stephanie.
approach.
Turn left, heading 075, intercept the 15 right localizer. Descend and maintain 6,100 feet. Altimeter tree 007, Japan Air 8 Heavy.
I should have slowed down. We should be at
JetBlue
210.
1118. Airport
Okay, Tim, we're gonna get in trouble.
Report the field in sight.
We have the field, JetBlue 1118.
That's because I went too flaps.
JetBlue 1118, cleared visual approach, runway
15.
15 right.
Cleared visual approach 15 right, JetBlue 1118.
Boston approach, American 1555. Good afternoon. Flight level 284. We have whiskey on board.
Let's see how far that.
American 1555, Boston approach, altimeter tree 007. Expect the visual approach, runway 15 right.
Altimeter tree 007. Expect the visual approach, runway 15 right. American 1555.
American 1555, turn right, heading 110, descend, maintain 7,000 feet.
I don't see much traffic out there now.
007.
They might dump us in here in a
Vectors
second.
for the approach.
Turn right, heading 110. Descend, maintain 7,000 feet. Altimeter tree 007. American 1555.
JetBlue 1118, contact Boston Tower tree 2225.
Contact Tower Tree 2225, JetBlue 1118. Have a good afternoon.
FedEx 123 Heavy, turn right, heading tree 5, vectors for the approach.
Turn right, heading 335, FedEx 123 Heavy.
All right, guys. So that's that. We're off the arrival. Nice. Beyond ATC's got it going on now, baby. Not much to do here. I'm not gonna clear out anything here. I wonder if you could go direct swig, right? In the intercept course of what is the final 149. That would look like. Just playing.
FedEx 123 Heavy, turn left, heading 210, intercept the 15 right localizer.
Turn left, heading 210, intercept the 15 right localizer, FedEx 123 Heavy.
FedEx 123 Heavy, descend and maintain 4,900, altimeter tree 007.
Descend and maintain 4,900, altimeter 3007, FedEx 123 Heavy.
Delta 726, leave Teekman heading 200.
I think I'll get
radar vectors for visual approach.
Swig.
Runway 15 right.
Pink here. I'm just gonna go direct.
Expect radar vectors for visual approach. Runway 15 right. Delta 726.
Swig.
Delta 726, turn left, heading 200, intercept the 15 right localizer, descend and maintain 3,900 feet, altimeter tree 007.
That's kind of a tight intercept. Hopefully they'll give us more of a cut than that.
Turn left, heading 200.
We'll see if it will do it. I'll try it.
15 right localizer, descend and maintain 3,900 feet, altimeter tree 007, Delta 726.
Gonna do this. I don't know about that. It's kind of a tight intercept. We'll see if it will do it. I'd rather get a little more heading. Approach land is arm. We'll see if it does it. I'm going to get a little more of an intercept, guys.
Delta 726.
Delta 726, cleared visual approach runway 15 right.
Cleared visual approach 15 right, Delta 726.
Southwest 481, Boston approach, altimeter tree 007. Expect a visual approach runway 15 right.
Here comes the localizer.
Altimeter 3007, expect a visual approach runway 15 right, Southwest 481.
FedEx 123 Heavy, request altitude change.
FedEx 123 Heavy, roger, say new altitude.
Request 4000, FedEx 123 Heavy.
FedEx 123 Heavy, unable, your flight is to the northeast, and 4,000 feet is an even numbered flight level. Please pick an odd altitude.
Doesn't matter, guys. We're on glide slope now.
Request 2,000 feet,
Okay,
FedEx 123 Heavy.
I'm just messing with his head now.
FedEx 123 Heavy, unable, your flight is to the northeast, and 2,000 feet is an even numbered flight
I'm gonna try.
Please pick an odd altitude.
Disregard for FedEx 123 Heavy. See if that works.
FedEx 123 Heavy, you broke up. Say again, altitude.
1,500.
FedEx 123 Heavy, unable 1,500 at this time. FedEx 123 Heavy, airport is at your 12 o'clock 12 miles. Report the field in sight.
Field in sight.
We have the field, FedEx 123 Heavy.
FedEx 123 Heavy, cleared visual approach runway 15 right.
Cleared visual approach, 15 right, FedEx 123 Heavy.
That was fun, guys. That was really fun,
FedEx
actually.
123 Heavy, contact Boston Tower Tree 2225.
Over to Tower 3, 2225, FedEx 123 Heavy. Boston Tower, FedEx 123 Heavy, visual runway 15 right.
FedEx 123 Heavy, Boston Tower, wind 205 at 18, runway 15 right, cleared to land.
Runway 15 right, cleared to land, FedEx 123 Heavy.
All right, clear to land.
Boston Tower, Delta 726, visual runway 15 right.
Huh.
Delta 726, Boston Tower, wind 205 at 18, runway 15 right, cleared to land.
Runway 15 right, cleared to land, Delta 726.
That's interesting, guys. Low speed protection. Shouldn't be doing that. Probably when it gets on the glide slope, one of the problems. And we're at 84%. It's not trying that hard. That's good. All right, this approach is set. 149, 3,000. Looks good. 15 right. Does it say offset localizer? Offset, yeah. Now they tell me. Autopilot's off. We have green box, spoilers are on. Brakes are medium. Oh, your face, the glide slope. Remember, it's a right-hand turn-off, guys. We'll make our cargo ramps way over here. Don't want to fly the course. It is an offset localizer. All right, getting a little high coming in. do. I don't think I put my automated altitude callouts in. Take it over visually, guys. Flared a little high. Coming in reverse. 3 in reverse. Coming out of reverse, 80 knots. Out by 60.
FedEx 123 Heavy. Exit right at Charlie 1.
Exit right at Charlie 1, FedEx 123 Heavy.
Charlie 1. Charlie 1, where is Charlie 1? I gotta get off here. Charlie 1 is all the way down at the end. We'll get off here. Flaps up after landing. Probably one is over where Delta is. I'll go over there.
FedEx 123 Heavy. Contact ground 121.75.
Ground 121.75, FedEx 123 Heavy. Take care.
We're gonna get in trouble. We're gonna get in trouble. Let's contact ground, guys.
FedEx 123 Heavy request taxi to company cargo ramp.
FedEx 123 Heavy, Cargo Whiskey 9er taxi via Charlie. Hold short runway, 22 left.
Cargo Whiskey 9er via Charlie. Hold short runway 22 left, FedEx 123 Heavy.
Hold short. Are we on Charlie? Yeah. Yeah. Nice job. So say intentions adjusted the fact that I didn't go down to Charlie 1, right? I got up in Gull. Or I got up here, actually. And held short. They wanted me to go down here. Probably hold short. But anyway, we're good. Let's go to the overhead. Start the APU. Turn off the lights. Little after landing check action. I wonder if they'll let me waiting to cross.
FedEx 123 Heavy, waiting to cross 22 left.
FedEx 123 Heavy, cross runway 22 left at Alpha 1. Continue taxi via Charlie Mike Kilo.
Cross runway 22 left at Alpha 1. Continue taxi via Charlie Mike Kilo, FedEx 123 Heavy.
By Charlie Mike Kilo. Left on Charlie. Mike, he's right here. Stay on the taxiway. Want to do that? Getting dark here, guys. Look at this. Look at this flight sim that you guys we do together. Is this stuff unbelievable or what? Man, it's good. I said it last video. You know, I retired, and they say do crosswords, read a lot. You know, do Sudoku puzzles. This is way better, especially for a guy like me. You know, old guy that really didn't know computers prior to doing any of this. A lot of help from my Discord team. A lot of help. Charlie Mike Kilo. Guess he's pretty much on the same thing. It's not that one. Here's Kilo. Kilo. Looks like a Delta ramp, cargo ramp over there. Even though it's Delta. APU power is available. Fifth gate on the left. Oh. I don't know, guys. You leave me any room here? Can I fit in here? This is a spot. Let me see if I can find something with my drone here.
Japan Air 8 Heavy, gate Echo 10 taxi via Charlie 1. Charlie, hold short, runway 27.
All right, that's it.
Gate Echo 10 via Charlie 1 Charlie. Hold short runway 27, Japan Air 8 Heavy.
It's just like the real airplane, you know, you take your drone. Now. Gonna be a tight fit. Man, I love this airplane. Great job, TFDI.
Japan Air 8 Heavy, cross runway 27 at Charlie. Continue taxi via Charlie. Hold short runway 22 left.
Cross runway 27 at Charlie. Continue taxi via Charlie. Hold short runway 22 left, Japan Air 8 Heavy.
Brickyard 4286, gate Bravo 6 taxi via Charlie 1 Charlie. Hold short runway 27.
Gate Bravo 6 via Charlie 1 Charlie. Hold short runway 27, Brickyard 4286.
Okay, brakes, park, seatbelt sign is off, APU is available, chop them. Back to the overhead, we'll get GSX going here. And we'll get refueling.
Japan Air 8 Heavy, cross runway 22 left at Alpha 1. Continue
We'll go.
taxi via Charlie Mike, Quebec. Hold
Please
short
don't load
runway
aircraft until the
22
fuel truck
right.
arrives. The boarding requested.
Cross runway 22 left at Alpha 1. Continue taxi via Charlie Mike, Quebec. Hold short runway 22 right, Japan Air 8 Heavy.
Go over to the EFB, services, connect, chocks, open all our doors, get this coming out here. Come back to the overhead. Shut off the RUs. Beacons, engines are wound down now. Turn off the engine eyes. Get the external on. Cargo, so we don't have to worry about that stuff. We'll shut down the APU.
Fuel truck is in position.
We got the chocks, so we can
Please
turn off
don't
the
load
brakes.
aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do.
Brakes. And let's go outside. I don't know where my drone is. Delta. No, we're here. No, that's not us. There we are. There we are. That was tight. How do we do in the parking?
Do you want to deboard crew?
Not too bad. Yeah, let's get rid of the crew.
Crew bus is coming.
All right, guys. Fall
Please
time.
use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel
Japan Air
quantity.
8 Heavy, cross runway 22 right at Quebec. Continue
Boston
taxi via
Logan.
Quebec. Bravo, Zulu,
using
Alpha,
Beyond
Lima.
ATC and TFDI design MD-11. That was
Runway
great.
22 right at Quebec. Continue taxi via Quebec, Bravo, Zulu, Alpha, Lima,
Great program.
Japan, Air 8
Please
Heavy.
subscribe. Please join our Discord. Love you guys. Love you lots. Bye.